All right, it's Tuesday, June 16th, and Chase and I are back with another Pelican Lake fishing report. Now, last week in the comments, someone asked us, which Pelican Lake are we broadcasting from? This is Pelican Lake in Orr, Minnesota, up north, okay? So thanks for tuning in. And Chase, should we get into the fishing?
First, we need to talk about the weather.
The weather. Okay, that's a good idea, Chase. We should discuss the weather this past week because it's had a major impact on fishing. And, Chase, how was the weather?
Bad.
It was
very
bad.
windy.
It was so windy this weekend, okay? We had on and off rain a few times, nothing really heavy, like no, just torrential downpour, none of that, just wind. And then some clouds, some rain, some lightning and thunder. So much wind.
Not many boats could get out.
Not many boats are out there fishing this weekend. How about you? Did you go swimming?
Yeah.
Didn't slow you down in swimming, did it? Okay. The water is pretty warm. We are hovering around 70-degree water temperature. So it's been pretty warm, but the weather has been horrendous this past weekend. Now, we've had a couple of good evenings. We've had a couple of good mornings. We've had some patchy, decent weather. People have been trying to get out there. So, with all that fishing, anything been good? Bass. The bass fishing has been pretty dang good. So we should get into that. We have a lot of bass fishers. Now, especially considering the weather, this should be very impressive and give you an idea of just how good the bass fishing is. Mostly largemouth right now, it looks like. We got some big ones. We got a whole bunch of 19-plus inch bass to show you. Let's show some of these photos. Chase, how do you think they're catching the bass?
Probably Senkos.
Okay, a lot of Senkos being used. A lot of topwater starting to be used. Swim jigs. That's the standard, the usual suspects. But there are some really big, nice, fat bass coming in. And Pelican Lake, this should not surprise anybody if you know Pelican Lake. Pelican Lake, my understanding is, according to the DNR and such, is we have the largest average size of bass in the state of Minnesota. We have extremely healthy fishing conditions for bass. On top of the fishing conditions with the structure and the large number of crayfish and all that in our lake, we have a slot limit here. So it really protects our breeder fish and those nice big fat bass. So lots of good fish being caught here for bass. Do you like bass fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go out and do that again sometime. It's been pretty busy lately for work. But
if it slows down on the wind.
If the wind slows down, you'd like to get out and do some more bass fishing?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially with the topwater bite starting to happen right now. So if you like pad crashing, like fishing the edge of lily pads, this time of year start really getting out there. But edges of rock piles have been very, very good for bass.
We also gotta talk about sponsors.
Okay, you're right. We should mention our sponsors. I want to thank our 3 sponsors for helping us produce and make these videos for you. So we want to thank Aspen Resort and Campground, Island View Resort, and Birch Forest Lodge. Thank you for sponsoring our videos. If you like these videos, thank one of those resorts, please. All right. So the bass fishing, really, really good. We've talked about that. Is it the only thing happening?
Bluegill kind of picking up.
Okay, the bluegill's been decent, the crappie's been decent, walleye's been okay, still some pike, just not as much as it was when the water's a little bit colder. And right now, maybe it's partially just because how good the bass fishing is, but it seems to be a lot more bass fishing on the lake. We do have some photos to show, though. We did some walleye caught. I know we got a couple of carbonis who sent in some pictures of walleyes. Okay, so like I said, the sunfish, bluegills, greener pumpkin sea, that sort of thing. They're doing pretty good. Crappie's been good. Wally's been okay. But this has been bass fishing season right now. It is just crazy how good the bass fishing is. Big, healthy bass. So the weather is supposed to calm down this next few days. This morning was a beautiful, calm morning. We'll have some afternoon winds today, but it's supposed to be getting calmer and better. I would see the next few weeks getting to be pretty good fishing here. So if you haven't already, think about coming up here. You want to book a vacation. We got 3 great resorts on the lake sponsoring these videos. And our feature resort that we're going to talk a little bit about today is?
Aspen Resort and Campground.
Aspen Resort and Campground, okay? Aspen Resort and Campground is one of the nicer resorts here on the lake. Very nice people run by the Downs family, David and Cora. Really nice people. They will take really good care of you. They've got some beautiful cabins. They've got some campground spots for RVs. The unique thing about Aspen Resort and Campground is they have an in-ground swimming pool. Okay, I know the rest of us talk about our big, massive swimming pool we have on the lake. Aspen Resort and Campground has a legit actual swimming pool. So very nice place, nice lodge. They have some really fun activities for kids during their stay there. They've got a nice dock system. If you're looking for a place to go, highly recommend Aspen Resort and Campground. So thank you to them for sponsoring our videos. We hope to see you on the lake here sometime. Good luck and tight lines.